What's up, dude?
Hello, how you been?
Doing good, man. Doing good. There's a lot of stuff that happened this past week.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's get into it because I know off camera we were talking a little bit about Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
And
man.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Tell me what
I
you're gonna
didn't
say.
realize that didn't realize that the and I was, when they went to go visit Isaiah Bradley, didn't realize that was his grandson, Elijah Bradley. And like I know we
The
talked
kid,
about this
wait, hold on.
before.
The kid that was holding like the door back, telling him that like
Yeah,
he can't.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They didn't let him in. And so that was Elijah Bradley. And like we talked about this before about how like they're slowly but surely bringing characters in to become the Young Avengers. So we
Right.
got Kate Bishop's having her own show with Hawkeye. We got
Yeah.
Wanda's two kids that are. What'd you say?
Ant-Man's kid.
Ant-Man's kid. She's gonna be Stature. We
Gotcha.
got Wanda's two kids that are
That's
probably
four.
coming back.
Now Elijah Bradley.
There's
That's five.
Elijah Bradley. Yep. I feel
What
like
about
there's.
Tony Stark's daughter?
I don't know about that one. I don't.
Maybe
I don't.
eventually.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Maybe eventually, somewhere down the line.
Yeah,
Who else? I feel like we're missing one though.
I do too, and I cannot think of it, and it's gonna drive me nuts. But that'll be pretty interesting to if they when they because I do think they're gonna do that when they eventually like fully develop that storyline. I wonder because usually the Young Avengers are out in like LA area, like the West Coast, and I know that what's her name? What Ant-Man 2? That was out in San Francisco. So I
Oh,
wonder
true.
yeah. So like they already kind of got a foothold there, and like you said, like we said, Stature, Ant Man's daughter, she's out there. So I wonder if they just like link up and just rotate that way, you know?
I think
You
so.
know?
I'm excited to see Stature. I mean, she aged up for the role real quick, right? Because I mean,
Yeah.
she didn't get snapped.
Oh, and they got a new actress because I know in Endgame that was
Yeah.
one of the Russo's daughters, I believe.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I want to say the new girl is I want to say it's the same girl from Punisher season 2, but that's probably wrong.
No. What's
But I
her name
feel like
again? Casey. What is it?
yeah, Casey Lang.
Oh, okay, cool. Cassie Lane.
Casey Lang. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Laura Bailey. Is that her? No. No, that's not her. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But so yeah, I'm excited to see her as a Stature. She's pretty dope. And then in the Hawkeye series, we're gonna get what's her face? What's
Yeah,
Kate Bishop?
Kate Bishop. Yeah, that should be
Yeah.
pretty
So
dope. I'm honestly really looking forward to the Hawkeye series. I felt like
I
he does it
wasn't at
his
first.
too, bro.
I had no
That's
excited for what to look like,
crazy,
and then
crazy.
and then they like stuff started coming out. I'm like, this might be decent. Like, it
And
might.
I super fuck with damn, what's her name now? She was in Bumblebee. She was in Forever 17. That's not the name of the movie. 17 again. That's not the name of the movie. You know what I'm talking about. Fuck. The Edge of 17. What is her name? Where's my phone?
What are you talking about?
The girl who's going to be Kate Bishop. Her name
Oh,
is something. Oh, man.
I love her. What's her name? Haley Steinfeld.
Haley Steinfeld. Yeah, that's the homie right there. I fuck with her. She's dope. She dope. She played she was Into the Spider-Verse. She was Gwen.
Yeah,
So,
she was Gwen. Who else was she? She has like a good track record. I'll give her.
she was in True Grit, the remake back in like 2013. That shit was decent.
Oh, she was in the Bumblebee movie.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And in Pitch Perfect. Oh yeah, I like her. She's dope.
Yeah. What do you think where do you think they're gonna take the Avengers, and where do you feel like there will be space for these young Avengers to move around? How do you think they're gonna maneuver this?
How do I think like having two Avengers teams?
Like having an Avengers team and then having their kids be doing Avengers shit too. Like how do you feel like the in-world characters are gonna deal with this, and how do you feel that Disney as a brand is gonna be able to like move these chess pieces around?
That's actually a really good question. I have a feeling they're going to find a pretty easy way to describe why they have kids running around and doing submissions, whether it be just like a one-time thing that happened. Hold on. Like a one-time thing that happens, and it's just like, they were in dire need. I feel like there's an easy explanation to get them uh, to have two different like teams at the same time.
Teams going at once. Yeah.
Well, I feel like that's not as difficult as a decision as like for thinking about it. I feel like Disney, Marvel trying to maneuver everything will be a lot harder. Having two big franchises, I mean, because it's going to be the same franchise, and like
do you think
Guardians,
they'll just move
in the Avengers?
Yeah. Do you think they'll be? See, I don't know if they'll do movies with the Young Avengers. I feel like they just might be strictly streaming.
So I thought that was my initial thought. Like that was the first thing I thought of, is I think they might just have to go to the small screen and just like do like smaller things, not crazy, crazy Avengers type movies. That was my initial thought, but I have a feeling Disney would want to definitely get the bang for their buck on the big screen, because that could be a good thing. Like kid Avengers, that's like kids will go nuts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, I can see that too. That would be pretty dope.
I feel like Disney would definitely want to make a movie, and even maybe it does one of those branches out. It does one movie to get everybody hooked, and then it just moves to streaming. Amp up Disney or Disney Plus.
Mm. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see that come to fruition. It's pretty impressive watching Disney work, watching how they move pieces around. Watch how they just maneuver their story. Their storytelling is just you hate on them all you want to, bro. They are just top of the line.
They are though, and it's really annoying. It's just like
it ain't annoying, bro. It's just LeBron admire greatness, bro.
He's like LeBron admire greatness. Like, you can't win, bro. You can't win.
It's like them boys good. Like them boys did that. They did that, huh? That's crazy. Them boys
right, and it's like watching WB fumble the bag on every corner is just like when you think of Disney, like when you see their decisions, you're like, oh, that makes sense. Like, of course, why wouldn't you do it like that? And then you're like, WB's just like does the exact opposite. I'm like, what? Like, why do you guys make difficult decisions? But I'm very envious. Working for Disney or being part of Disney, that must be awesome, because like they stay with.
Yeah,
you're like LeBron.
I'm honestly astonished. Like I admire their moves, bro. Like I know I just said this, but like thinking about it over in my head again, like for every misstep they made, their correction were on point. They were like, oh, that didn't work, but we're just gonna redirect this way, and then next thing it's a hit, and it's just
they just make sense. They like it just
they got it on, bro. That's decent. That's dope. I fuck with their business moves. It's pretty fascinating to watch.
I do want to go back into what we were talking about with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So I said in the last stream that I wasn't a big fan of what's his name? What's the new Captain America? What's his name again?
Wyatt Russell is his actual name.
Yeah.
Patriot is his comic book name. I don't remember his real name, like in the show.
I'm not a big fan of him, but in the middle of the episode when they're fighting, like on the
trucks.
On the trucks, one, it felt weird seeing Captain America with a pistol. That was a little strange. Like it just like felt off to me. I guess that's how like some people felt when Batman had a gun. Like makes sense. But
yeah, like I've seen people say that, but like I'm just like, Cap was in board. It's fine. He does.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. But it was just weird to see it. Just like I was like, oh, that's different, But that makes sense. But during that whole time, he was trying to be like that, that like he was trying to be a friend, reach out to them. John Walker, thank you very much.
John Walker, there we go.
But he was trying to like gain their trust, like talk with Sam and Bucky, be like, hey, look, I'm on your side. And I was like, all right, cool. Like I see that. I see what he's saying. He's like, he's just trying to be, the best Captain America he can be. And then at the end, like when they like walked away and he's like, no, you have, we're free agents, Sam Wilson said to him. He turned so quickly to get the fuck out of my way. I was like, ooh, I knew that shit was a front. I'm like, this, like he may not be as squeaky clean as other people are saying that he is.
Yeah. I'm see, this might be another Mephisto thing. And I was never on the Mephisto thing when it came to fucking WandaVision. I always thought those people were insane, but this is kind of plausible. I am not. I don't think he has to have some sort of enhancement in his body. Like, there's no way he handled himself too well with those super soldiers, and he handles the shield too well to be like a normal human. And in the comics, and I know this isn't the comics, but in the comics, when Cap died / retired, the only person that could handle his shield was freaking Hawkeye, and that was because his aim is impeccable. And everyone else who tried shattered their fucking arms because they just couldn't handle it, bro. They just couldn't handle it. So yeah, and I'm just like, how is he just throwing that thing too good? He just whipping it through, like between his little training montage, between him throwing it past Bucky, just happened to know Bucky gonna dodge it to hit Buddy, and him catching his homie with the shield. I'm not wrong. He has to be some type of enhanced something.
When his buddy was about to fall and he threw the shield and he threw it at him, so he didn't I thought that was a little much. I was like,
even in his little Good Morning America thing, they was like, MIT studied your body, and I'm like, that's about over
there. I'm sensing something fishy over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he might not have a full vaccine, but he got part of the vaccine, you know?
They got it. He may got it. And speaking of which, is that what they did to Isaiah Bradley? Did they just extract his blood? Like what did they do exactly? Because I know you were saying that, I know he was saying that after he got back from war, they put him in jail, and they were just like running tests on him.
Yeah.
That was what got them to Captain America, or what?
Are you signing into the show?
In the comics. Both.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure in the comics, they were just testing it out because they didn't know if the shit was gonna work. So it wasn't necessarily that they were taking his blood to make the better Captain America. It was just like trial, lab rats. Just like, hey, what's happening? Did shit work? No, okay, bet. We're gonna try it again. Did shit work? All right, bet. Sure. Yeah, and I think because how long did he said 30 years in this show? I think it was not. I think it might have been 11 in the comics. He was in prison. Okay. I don't think it was a full 30.
So in the show, they put him in jail for 30 years, and then what? They're just testing his blood for what do you think?
Trying to make more super soldiers. That's been like that. Yeah.
So is that how like face flag smashers? Is that what you're saying? Is that maybe where they came from?
And I think they got their powers from the power broker, and I think that's why they're on the run from him. I think
speaking of the power broker,
I think he gave them their powers, and they were supposed to do something for him, and they were just like, "I'm out."
Crazy. Can you explain to me who the power broker is, or what do you think?
Well, comic wise, he was just a guy. He was like one guy, but it sounds like it's like a
group.
Yeah, it's probably one main guy called the Power Broker, but it looks like he's a group. And essentially, he just deals about powers. Like he's kind of like a scientist type, deals in that type of thing. Like I know in the all new, all different Marvel, he's the one who does experiments on the Hispanic guy who was with Falcon in the first episode, who was kind of like his wingman on the ground. So he, when Sam Wilson becomes Cap, that guy becomes Falcon. And he actually, the Power Broker actually does science experiments, mixing him with like an actual bird. So like, kind of like how Falcon's wings are like not real wings. Right. So this guy's wings were real wings because he was experimented on.
Oh, that's crazy.
So, yeah. So like the Power Broker is like kind of just your basic mag scientist, just doing stuff like bad powers. Yeah, you want powers? I got you. Just some experiments though.
That's where you think I can't think of her name right now, but that's where you think the Flag Smashers got their powers from.
Yeah, I think that's my best guess is where they got it from, but who knows? Because I think you mentioned this last episode. Because like even in Incredible Hulk, the 2008 Edward Norton one, like General Ross was like experimenting with super soldier stuff too. So maybe that's another possibility where they get it from. That could be. Maybe that's where what is his name again? John Walker got his from, like the off-brand version of it.
Walmart brand. Crazy. Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of experiment, wait, hold on. So, do you think they'll go with that storyline at some point with Sam taking the Sam's definitely getting the shield at the end of that?
I'm saying, Sam's getting the shield. Sam's getting the shield.
Well,
No,
yeah, of
it's
course.
called.
You said that
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
shows aren't going to like
yeah,
deviate at all. So like he had it when the show started, so he'll have it when
yeah.
the show. So
Yeah,
yeah,
he's getting that shit 100%, 100%. You know what I noticed, like on my third watch through? So remember how I was kind of mad that Bucky wasn't really doing too much on the trucks? I was like, "Where's that,
yeah.
uh, like Winter Soldier Bucky?"
Mm.
And then I watched it the other day, and after the therapy session with him and Sam, he asked the therapist what was rule number 2 again, and rule
Yeah,
number 2 is no one gets hurt. And I was like,
don't hurt people.
"Oh, okay." He's not tapping into that Winter Soldier. He got these rules to follow.
Mhm.
I understand
I
now.
didn't
It
pick up
makes
on that,
sense.
so I wondered
Yeah.
why he said that the whole time. I was like,
Yeah.
why what was the significance of that? And now you connected the dots for me, so I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But speaking of like some experiments, have you seen the trailer for the Saw spinoff with Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson? It's called Spiral, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, I have. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna be good. It looked pretty bad to me off of that
it's hard
trailer. I ain't
to
gonna lie
take.
to you.
It's hard to take Chris Rock serious in a horror movie. His voice just I just think of fun. I think of too many funny things, and I think of the zebra in Madagascar.
That's hilarious. Like
So
there was a few points in that trailer where he was trying to be dramatic, and I was like,
yeah, it's not
"This
working.
ain't hitting the way you think it is."
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
I
not.
agree. I agree. I literally thought the same thing. I was like, it didn't sound like it's a good line, but it just didn't sound great coming from you. You know,
Yeah, it
like
didn't
I love
sound
Chris
convincing. I was like, "Is he serious? Is this guy serious? Is
Rock.
this guy serious?"
But
Couldn't
we'll have to
tell.
see in context. Maybe it is good. Maybe just maybe he just sounds funny and it'll work. Yeah, his voice doesn't
Yeah,
radiate seriousness whatsoever.
seriousness. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's not. I think of
yeah.
Joe humor funny because his voice is funny. It's just a funny show or a
Like
funny.
if he was my dad and he was chastising me, I don't think I could take him serious, bro. I don't think I could take. Or like he was my boss, bro. Like I don't know, like all right, boss, I get it, jokes and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah, that was pretty funny though. But I'm down for. I mean, Samuel L. Jackson's in it, so I'm sure it'll be entertaining to be at least. You know.
I'm very curious in where he's trying to take this franchise. The Saw franchise is it's one of those that's just been ran through the ringer. Like they just pumped them out so much at one point, and the
Yeah.
quality just got more diluted,
Yeah.
and then it kind of just died out a little bit, dried up. So I'm very curious. Like I understand, like he's trying to get in his Jordan Peele bag, but I don't know how well. Like everybody not Jordan. You know what I mean? You
You're
Chris.
crazy. I didn't even
You
make
Chris.
that.
You ain't Jordan Peele, bro. You Chris Rock. You know,
You're
be a Chris Rock
stupid,
thing.
dude. You're stupid.
Like I don't know, bro. Like
I mean,
Chappelle making a comeback right now. He trying to make a comeback too. I guess it's just ain't really hitting like that. I don't know, man.
yeah. I mean, I get, but I'm excited to watch it though. Like, I'm not gonna watch it.
What's it gonna be on? Do you know?
In
Is
the
that
theater,
Paramount Plus?
it's not gonna be in theaters.
I don't know.
Release date is going to be on May 14th, and looks like I don't know if it doesn't say any specific like place.
It said May.
Looks like theaters. I think theaters.
Interesting.
That'll be fun. I'm excited to go back to the theaters. I don't have my vaccine yet, but I really want to go.
I was considering going back to see Kong Skull Island. Well, not Skull Island. Godzilla versus Kong on the low.
You should have gone because
I'm
I really wanted to go. I looked at places in the area.
No, I definitely am going to go, but I probably will go next week though.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
decent. But I don't know. What do you expect? You don't expect much from this Saw movie?
I really don't. And honestly,
No.
I don't even know if I'm the person to ask because I fell off on Saw like at 4. They had 4. I was like, you know what? First 3 were cool.
Yeah.
Tip my hat to you. I'm out.
I
bow out. I'm gonna leave this.
I think I got to 5, and I still watched another one not too long ago, and it was actually pretty good. Like that one was, even though no one saw it in theaters, that one was pretty good, and it was like on par with the second and third one. So I was like, that's like on brand, and I like that one. But I'm expecting. I don't know. I'm looking. It looks like Chris Rock is really putting an effort. So like, I'm definitely gonna see it because if he is putting in an effort, then it should be at least entertaining. and I'm sure it'll be a little bit funny too. So that'll be
Yeah. Like
fun.
I'm when the next Jordan Peele movie come out, that's what I'm feeding for. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I know we talk about Chris Rock, but fuck that.
Candyman.
That's not his though. He just producing it. I want a his movie. Like I'm going to see that too. That's probably gonna be decent. But when he back?
That's my boy, bro. That movie comes out. What's the release date? Crazy. It says
If
20.
it's not Halloween, they fucking up.
It just says 2021. So
Halloween, send it, bro. It's perfect season.
that is a perfect. Yep. It'll be a good movie. I'm excited. He's gonna be in a lot of shit lately, and I love it.
That's what's up. I like, you know what I mean? See him shine. I fuck with him. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
What's his name? Yahya Abdul-Jabbar? Right. Yeah. Mateen. Where'd I get Jabbar from? What the fuck am I talking about? Jabbar? That's crazy. I'm a wild boy for that one. That's nuts. My bad.
Crazy. Speaking of some crazy shit, have you seen? Well, we already talked about it a little bit, but in Invincible, the animated show on Amazon, I want to give it some more love because I'm not seeing it talked about enough. And their Twitter account's pretty funny, by the way. So whoever hired him, like, give him a raise.
But whoever interns running it, good job.
Yeah, right. So, what do you think is going to happen? Because my reasoning for Omni-Man killing the, like what are they called? The Guardians of the Globe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my reasoning is that he wants him and his son to just be like the powerhouse, and that's like the only thing I got. Is it like a direct narrative from like same like carbon copy from the comics? Because I know you read it.
So far, for the most part, I would not like scene for scene, but for the most part, yeah, it's pretty accurate. Yeah. I'm honestly curious if they're gonna stay that route too, like, because I know usually like these shows like to, we're gonna stay this like kind of close to it, and then towards the end they just like go off and do their own thing. So it would be pretty interesting if they because if they do beat for beat, this shit gonna be fire, bro.
Why do you say that? Just because you remember it was fire, but you don't remember.
Bro, that shit was crazy, bro. That shit go crazy.
You remember it's fire, but you don't remember the story. You're just like, oh yeah, I remember it was good, but I don't remember what happened.
Like I remember parts, but I don't remember the whole.
Gotcha. So what do you expect to happen?
See, I don't know how to.
Because I'm in the dark. I never read the comics, so I just off of what I know, that was my little theory. I think Dad just wants to be him and his son. Boom.
I don't know how to talk about this without like giving story beats, so I'm really trying to choose my words carefully. I think that they're going to explore why Omni-Man is doing what he's doing, and you're going to get more insight on where he's coming from, his motivations, and you're gonna see a change in Invincible. Like the character, he's not gonna be as innocent. I wouldn't say too much longer. He's probably still gonna be pretty innocent. Some things are gonna happen. He's gonna find out some information that some shit's gonna switch up for him.
Interesting. I mean, I'm liking the shows already. They got me hooked for sure. So I'm excited to see where it goes. But yeah, that's all I got on that. Anything else?
I wonder how many episodes. Do you know if they say how many episodes?
Let me look it up. Let's see.
The Boys is like what? 8 episodes? 10 episodes?
I can't spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That only says 5, but that could be.
So we're only getting 2 more?
I don't know. Doesn't really say.
That can't be right.
What? Oh, okay. Let me see. I just found an article. Republicworld.com. How many episodes? The food. Oh, that just says for the weekend. Oh, well, I don't really know. So
yeah, bad. Cool. We're good.
Yeah, but I'm excited to see where it goes. But tonight is also the big night. Are you
ready? Right? Real quick for the Invincible. I feel so bad for that homeless girl who was friends with the Martian guy. That was like her only friend, bro. That was like her only friend, bro. And I'm just like, damn, he ain't coming back. He ain't coming back.
Did you want to go over spoiler talk?
For
remember, we didn't go into spoilers because it came out Friday.
True. Yo, man, Omni-Man disrespected these fools, bro. That shit was crazy.
You know what? I was not expecting that at all.
I didn't expect it to look so dope. Like, because I'm used to, like, we've seen that situation before through a bunch of different mediums, but the way they animated it was pretty fucking fire. Like the way, I forget the speedster's name, but the way he saw everything coming before the rest of the team did was pretty dope. He was keeping him safe, moving him out the way. And Iron Man was like, yo, he has to go first. Buddy was punching him up. He grabbed his hand, and it was all she wrote. That shit was dope. And the way that he was just beating on his chest, and eventually he wasn't even making fists anymore. It was just like he was hitting him with his wrist. I was like, that shit was fire, bro. That shit was crazy.
They said a lot without saying, and that's the type of things that we like. And but yeah, I thought the same thing. It was absolutely brutal, but it really shows like how like literally, like his name is perfect, Omni-Man, because he's omnipotent, because he's ridiculously powerful. So that's like perfect, because he literally destroyed each and every one. Now he got beat up a little bit, especially Red Rush, like beat his chest pretty bad, and I can only imagine how bad that hurts getting hit at like supersonic speed. But I mean, he literally squished his head though, so Red Rush was out of the way. I think this is another example of how if Superman had no morals, Batman wouldn't stand a fucking chance, because he took their Batman character by the foot and just smacked him like Hulk did Loki.
Smacked him in the fucking ground, bro. In the ground. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, he said, hey, bro, you right here? You need to stop. He said, what? You put bombs on me? Get out of here with this nonsense. Give me your leg. Boop. Give me your leg and boop.
Did Loki, bro. That shit was crazy. And like just splattered his brains. Crazy. Who else did he beat? The Aquaman character. I forgot what his name was, but the Aqua character.
Yeah, well, Fish Buddy.
Yeah, Fish.
He was doing his best. He was trying his hardest too, bro. He was like, yo, I'm gonna just keep spraying this water. Hopefully it take him out, slow him down, something.
I like how it was really a half a fish. I was like, what is this? What is going on?
Yeah.
And then who else was there? There was like the Wonder Woman type, and then they had like just a strong character, right?
You asking me their names? I have no idea.
I remember a little bit. I remember a couple. It was like War Woman, I believe.
Something like that. Woman at a time. She was like fucking Viking back in the day.
Oh yeah, and then they're like, there was that green person who had like, what kind of power did she have? She was like able to.
It was like a Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter
combination, right?
Yeah. They did her, and it hurt so bad. She was black. They disrespected her, bro. She was like, "Oh no," and got her shit wrecked. I was like, "No, not the black woman. God, they would just protect black women out here. Come on, Omni-Man, we'll be on, bro."
Yeah, that's crazy. And then I like seeing like this was like high school superheroes done right. Like it wasn't like I thought it worked out really well, and it was cool to see. And what's his like character's name? Like not Invincible. Do you know?
All right. You asking me specific names, G? That's not
Invincible. Recognizing the girl with the pink.
Yeah, Starfire chick. Yeah.
Starfire. See, I always thought she was more like Green Lantern. Well, what's Carol Ferris's Green Lantern called? The Pink Lantern. What is her? That's what that reminds me of.
You asking me names? G? I don't know.
Trevor said the fish dude used a water gun and thought it was gonna do something again.
Yeah, man was straight super soaker and that nigga up. He was like, "Hey, bro, I gotta slow." He was playing his part. I respect it. He was slowing him down. He did pin him down. The man wasn't moving. He was like, "Damn, I just gotta block this water real quick," you know.
So does he remember everything? Like obviously, yeah, he does.
Omni-Man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So he wasn't like under a spell or something.
No, nigga, he did that shit on purpose. See, my man is moving dirty out here.
By the way, I love the mustache on a superhero. I love seeing that. I mean, not Henry Cavill Superman, that whole shit, but like this like Omni guy.
He just removed that, so that just looked bad. I get you though. I get you.
But this shit looks pristine, and I love that J.K. Rowling J.K. Rowling. I did it again. J.K. Simmons is the guy doing it because he got a great mustache.
Yes, Trevor, I have a while ago. I'm rereading it all again too. Also, though, I'm running it back. It's been a few years since I read it.
I've never seen it. So this is all new content to me, and I am rolling with my boy Invincible. Although that name is super corny, and I love that they're playing that like into the show. Like Invincible, isn't that a little too optimistic?
Yeah. I really liked how like he ran into the Starfire chick in school, and he was like, "Yo, I'm invincible." Like that was pretty cool.
That's literally what I was saying.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. That was pretty dope. And his whole interaction with her team was pretty fire. You know what I did appreciate? When he saved the old woman, but her shit was fucked up anyway. Like that's some real shit. That's some real shit there. He tried his damnedest. That old lady was toe up.
She was fucked up. That made me sad. I was like, damn. And he got all sad because she died in the hospital. He was like, but she was supposed to go home. Nope, that bitch went. No. So yeah, I really liked it, and I hate Hot Rod or whatever the fuck his name was.
And the nigga who be throwing the change, the bootleg ass. He's like a Jubilee mixed with like a Gambit. Bum.
Yeah, lame as fuck, dude. I was like, that's why I'm glad that the little girl beat his ass.
Yo, and that situation's fucked up. She says she's 24, but she just get younger every time she uses her powers.
That's crazy.
She was like the only people that like, or she's able to get relationships with her like pedophiles or fucking something else. I'm like, yo, that's fucked up.
Like teenagers.
I was like, that's fucked up. Yo, you 24, that's crazy, bro. She got reverse Benjamin Button disease. Or no, regular Benjamin Button disease. Yeah, we out here crazy.
Yeah, that's just crazy, bro. So like if she doesn't use her powers for an extended amount of time, does she like grow at a normal rate then? Or does she revert back to
It's one way, bro. It's one way. It's a one-way street.
Damn, crazy. So
yes.
So if she doesn't use her powers, is she immortal?
No, that's not how that works, G. That's not how that works, G.
Okay, I'm just trying to piece some things together here. But yeah, I didn't like that guy. I'm glad it was so what's his name hooked up with the black chick, and I was like, yeah, go you. But the Starfire chick, she came to see him and she was like, good for you. I was like, oh, that's nice. Like that was nice. Like she didn't get mad or jealous or cry away. She was
100% salty, G. She was salty.
But she was like, good for you, homie. I guess good for you. Yeah. I liked how the black chick was like, what was her name? Do you remember? Nope. Of course you
asking names, bro.
I like how she was.
No, I ain't gonna. She need to move around. My nigga need to be with another superhero being, okay? Someone who understands. Because he need to be with somebody who understands the life, okay? I can't be here to study date all the time. I got to go save people. I'll be back in an hour. If you mad, I don't know what to tell you, okay?
Sure. I mean, that's literally what happened. I mean, I was surprised he was only gone for an hour, though. Like, that felt like a couple hours to me.
Mm-hmm. Yo, them aliens was hilarious, bro. Episode 2, like, them niggas kept – it was their soul to conquer that city, okay? It wasn't even Earth. They came back to the same city – like, hella times.
They came once, realized that their timeline sucks, so they had to dip back. That one guy was pissed. He did not like Invincible. He was pissed. But they had to go back. Came back, had that bracelet. Invincible whooped their ass again. And then when they came back again, they were even more pissed. But they had figured it out at that point, right? It was weird that they like within 3 days they can figure it out because on their timeline it's like, decades, years, however long. So I did like that cool thing. That was like very sci-fi, and I fucked with it.
Yo, Omni-Man is disrespectful, bro. This man went through the portal, murdered everybody, okay, for like years. It's different over there. It was years he was just slaughtering people. This man had their scientists open a portal while he carrying a mountain above them and drop the mountain into the portal. Yo, if I was inside, I would have been like, nigga, you ain't leaving, bro. I don't give a fuck. Drop the mountain. Drop it. You ain't going nowhere, bro. If I'm dying, you dying too, bum.
Nah, bro. They had to get his ass out, bro. He had destroyed everything, bro. He had to.
What's the point? You see the mountain above you. You dying regardless, bro. You dying regardless. Might as well make them suffer too.
Yeah. I liked how his mother was just like he was all worried that his dad went somewhere, and she goes, well, Dad, Dad being late to dinner, it's just a Tuesday. He's in an interdimensional fighting aliens. That's just Tuesday for us. He's just like, damn, am I been missing this the whole time?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah,
So I'm excited for that. That's gonna be really fun. But what else is gonna be fun is Godzilla versus Kong, which comes out tonight, and I haven't seen it yet, and neither have you, right?
Now I'm 52 minutes into it.
Oh, you bitch. You 52 minutes. Have you seen the fight yet?
Hey, they've been boxing.
Oh, okay. How's my boy doing?
Nigga, what do you think, bro? His name ain't King yet, okay? My nigga named Godzilla, King of the Monsters. What did you think was
my guy's name King?
I tried to tell you, King Kong foolishness people out there, what was gonna happen. Okay,
we got fun and you don't.
Yeah, guess what happened with them thumbs? They're getting broke the fuck off, nigga. Okay,
no,
I only seen one fight so far, and it was the boat one when he was in the water. So that's obviously not fair. That's like that's his habitat.
Right.
But according to the Twitters and people seen it already, it ain't gonna get no better for your boy. So
that's what I've heard, and I'm really sad, bro. I'm like, what?
And I've seen people say a lot of the complaints about these movies are the humans. I have never had a problem with the humans. I was just like, okay, they doing human shit, trying to help. Obviously, it ain't gonna work because these some big ass monsters. But humans want to feel important. Yeah, humans want to feel important. It's in our nature. I get it. Like, okay, keep trying. It ain't gonna work, but I got you. Go back to the monster. Come on.
I just want to. Yeah, exactly. Just go back to the monster. I'm like, whatever. Like I did. I guess I would say I'm in the camp that they sometimes bother me. Because I'm like, a lot of the times, are they even necessary? Like, we just came here for the fight. Now, I understand it can't be all fights all the time. Like, that's a lot of money. But making them more important, or if you're going to have them on screen, especially for so long.
I think my favorite humans throughout the 4 movies, 4 of them. Shit. Now that I think about it, damn. I want probably Godzilla 2014. Between them and King Kong Skull Island are probably my favorite 2 human parts in these.
Kong Skull Island for sure has the best human interaction. John C. Reilly is the GOAT.
John C. Reilly, you got Loki in there, you got Brie Larson in there, you got Sam Jackson.
Yeah,
on, my boy John Goodman don't get enough respect. John Goodman is I ride with that man, bro.
John Goodman in Flight, the drug dealer, fucking amazing. Bro. I love it.
Oh yes, bro.
I love it. Give me a Cocoa Puff, right? Amateurs,
yes, yeah. I might have to run that back. What's that all, G? You inspired me. Yeah, you inspired me to watch Fight again. It's been a minute.
You
inspired me, but I also really fuck with the humans in Godzilla 2014. Bryan Cranston was fire, even though he was only in it for a little bit. Yeah, and Quicksilver, what's his name? AJ something. Aaron Johnson.
Aaron Johnson.
Yeah. I fuck with him too. He was cool, little Air Force dude. You know what I mean? He's out here like, I gotta go get Zilla. He killed my daddy. I was like, I feel you. Go get that nigga. I ain't back.
Wait, in which one?
2014 Godzilla, the first one. The one that had the most humans for no damn reason.
Yeah, true. When that trailer came out, that was a great trailer though.
That honestly, that might be top 5 best trailers I've ever seen in my life. That shit was crazy.
Up there too, though.
I don't know,
bro.
Me personally, the suspense they built with that 2014 Zilla trailer. Yeah. Oh, it was so dramatic, nigga. They had lights flashing. It was red. Gee,
the red.
Gee, they jumped out the fucking planes through the clouds. You seen Zilla spikes and shit. They got the red side. That shit was crazy, bro.
That shit was crazy. Ooh, that was definitely. That was probably in my top 5 too. I would say so 3 out of the 5 I definitely know are going to be that 2014 Godzilla one, Godzilla versus Kong, and then the Batman vs Superman first trailer. That shit went crazy too, though.
Gotcha.
Amazing. But I don't know what else. I don't.
Yeah, me neither. I don't have no idea
about it.
You know what else would be up there for me? The first Infinity War trailer. That shit was cold. The one that came out during the Super Bowl, and they didn't release the full one. It started off.
I don't remember that one.
It was with Doctor Strange, and it was upside down, and then you went to the Sanctum Sanctorum, and it all fell through. That shit was cold, bro.
That
I was
shit did
like,
go
let's
crazy.
go. That's
That
cold,
shit
bro.
did
Cold.
go crazy. All right. Well, I guess I feel like. Wait, how much did I bet you last week? $10.
Nigga, I don't bet, so it don't even matter. You said lunch, but like, fuck that.
Oh yeah, I said lunch. Okay, I had to buy you lunch, bet.
That's cat.
All right. So, did you see the cast for the Obi-Wan series?
I did. I don't remember who was in that shit.
Pull it up right now. I was impressed. I was like, "What? Like this is there." Okay, so here we go. Hold up.
Shit, I'm missing Star Wars. I'm mad. The whole Mandalorian scandal. I hope that show come. I hope some reconcile something. I need it back. I need it back. God damn it. I need it back. We getting Boba Fett, I think this winter or next winter, but that should feel my fix for a little bit. That should gonna be cold.
Cool.
My boy Obi out there, Ian McGregor. I mean, Hayden
Yeah,
Christensen coming back to be in a suit for no damn reason. I don't know what the point of that is. Oh shit! They bringing Uncle. They bringing Buddy back. That scroll to the left. Up, go up. Right. Yeah, they bringing him back. That's crazy. I always forget that his ass was in the prequels.
Who is that?
What's that nigga name? Something.
Oh, okay. Well, they got a good cast, dude, and
He
like
was in
they
Warrior.
have, what's I can't think of his name either, but he's
It's Ice Cube's son,
Ice Cube's
O'Shea
son,
Jr.
yeah. Oh, okay, that's what his name, O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Yeah. Hey, they got the girl from that's old, the Viper chick from Game of Thrones. She was cool.
Yeah, I
Her
was.
daughter's is dead though. R.I.P. Did she die too? I don't remember. She might just be locked up at the mountain. Mm-hmm. We don't talk about season 8 of Game of Thrones right here though, so it's cool.
We don't talk about season 8 Game of Thrones. Crazy. I was super impressed with this. It's they've got a lot of people. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but this should be good. Like if it's anything like what happened with Mandalorian, this should slap.
I think it's 11 years after Return of the Sith. So my man Vader is in prime time rage mode, bro. If we see my
prime time rage mode.
Is he gonna see my mates?
He's got it at least once, dude.
Anger that's in this man's heart right now. He going off. If he appear, niggas is good, bro. I can't, boy. Vader, my boy. I can't tell, but that's the homie right there. I fuck with.
Do you think he would be like the season ending like reveal, like they normally always have?
No, I don't even know. I feel like it would be. I feel like it would be like a little bit of sprinkles. They would just sprinkle them in throughout the season. Just sprinkle like a little bit here, a little bit there, Salt Bay. You know what I mean? A little bit of sprinkles. I don't think he's going to be the big bad. Oh, he could be the big bad because I think in A New Hope he said. What'd you say?
Not necessarily has to be the big bad, but just be like the reveal, like how they had like Luke Skywalker, and just have them just like, oh yeah, he's around, like he's pissed.
And but my thing is like. Because in A New Hope, he says to Obi-Wan, the last time I saw you, I was the apprentice, and now I'm the master. And, like, technically, you can say he was referring to Revenge of the Sith, but they also could have met again in, like, maybe he's still an apprentice, maybe he not the master when they meet again, Like, they really don't determine, like, when Vader becomes like that nigga, I guess. And technically, I guess he's still there. And like honestly, that line don't even make sense because he's still the fucking Emperor's apprentice at that time and point. But that's just neither here nor there. That is neither here nor there.
Okay. All right.
I just want to see their interaction. Honestly, Vader, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan got some of probably my favorite relationships in almost any medium. That trio right there, that shit hit me in my soul, bro. Hit me in my soul. Them niggas, and I think it's because they're like siblings that all three went different ways. They were all raised in the same household, but one is this upstanding citizen. One tried to be that, but some shit went wrong in his life, and he just down on drugs and just hard and strung out and angry as fuck. The other one saw both her brothers fail at what they were doing. It was like, This ain't the path. I'm gonna go do my own thing over there. And like
Yeah,
the bond and the connection that all three of them have with each other is, I just fuck with it. It's fucking dope.
yeah.
It's probably my favorite relationship in any medium. That shit's cold.
It's probably super exciting to finally get a piece of that in live action.
Yeah, but I got that shit in Clone Wars, so I'm booming, bro. Clone Wars is fucking fire. Dude. So
Okay.
like this is the icing. Like I already got the cake. I already got that shit. I'm eating that shit too. It's just a little bit of icing on top. Oh shit. What's up? The icing? Don't mind if I do. Lather that shit up. Lather that shit up, bro.
I mean, that works too. What are you most excited to see about in this show?
This is like a very cop out answer, bro. Honestly, if him and Vader meet, I'm here for the dialogue. Fuck a fight. Let's hear these niggas talk. What they got to say to each other, that shit gonna be crazy. Shit gonna be crazy. Shit.
That would be pretty dope. So, so I also wanted to talk about one more thing with DC. Black Adam has its movie moved, and it moved to July, like 29th, I believe. And first, it's nice to see this movie finally get off the ground. Like this has been in motion for forever.
They cast him in 2008, bro. I didn't know that. They cast The Rock in 2008, bro.
14
I had no idea. Zero idea. I was not aware of that. That's crazy. No, it was 2007. It was 2007 because niggas was talking about it was before the MCU was even a thing. They cast him in 2007, bro.
Crazy, bro.
Like that's more than 10 years later, bro. Like that's fucking nuts.
Like 15 years later. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's brothers for you.
So yeah, nice to see that finally get off the ground. It's going to be going in July of 2022. We kind of went over the cast a little bit a couple episodes ago, which I'm very excited for. But I did notice that I think Marvel has a movie coming out the same month, and I think it's Black Panther 2. Yeah, Black Panther 2 comes out July 8th of 2022. And then also Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them 3 comes out July 15th.
I ain't worried about that. The movie's been doing terrible, so we're good. So Black Panther's the only real competition. Cool.
But it is 3 weeks prior to when Black Adam comes out. So it'd be interesting to see if Black Panther gets moved again, because with everything going on, because I know, well, with everything going on,
I'm very curious on what they're going to do.
They might just move it for the sake of moving it because they need to write a new script for like the third time.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they're just going to show Black Panther die in battle and then say that, you know, the new one is here. They're going to show like a little CGI fight of him dying in battle or something like that, and
you know what I want to see? I want a Bucky and what's her name? Shuri. I would really like to see more interaction with those two because she was there has to be a bond there.
Yeah.
Because she was the one who like wiped all that shit out of his mind. Like she helped him become whole in a sense. And when like at the end of Black Panther, she was like, leave the White Wolf alone. Like she was there at his hut when he was there chilling. Like
and I love that little callback in the show.
Yeah. I would really like him to go back there after her brother dies. Not necessarily in that movie, but like sometime in the Marvel universe for them to reconnect and him to be like, you know, I've lost a brother myself too, as in Steve, you know. Right. It's if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. Like just to be that shoulder, just be like, yo, I got you. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
Yeah. That'd be decent. I did really like that callback though when they were talking, and he goes, "It's like, oh, you went to Wakanda, now you're the White Panther." And he goes, "No, it was the White Wolf." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, but yeah, he's part of the plot, I guess."
Yeah, Anthony Mackie's comedic talent is pretty fucking good. I ain't gonna hold you.
I told you he's funny. I told
Bro,
you.
I made one comment about one part of the trailer. You will not let me let this down, G.
I will not, bro. I like him. And to be honest, so you said that you didn't like how it worked in the commercial, but you liked how it worked in the show,
In the
right?
show. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
the opposite. I liked how it was in the commercial. I wasn't a big fan of it in the show. I was like, that didn't hit as
Crazy, crazy,
I
crazy.
wanted it to. But no, he's really funny. I did like the point that you mentioned out where he goes, he's like, we're in a new time. Like, you can't be telling me about my rights. I'm like, oh yeah, I like that line. Like that line was pretty dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm liking the I'm liking the trauma with with Bucky. It's nice to see that, and also I love. Well, I will say that the banter between what's it called? What's his name? Sam and Bucky. It was cool. At first it felt like they were just like yeah, I don't like you, but like we're making it work. But after the therapy session, it just felt like they're like, nah, fuck each other. Like they're like that was over. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily agree, but bet.
No, that's how I felt. I was like, why? Like it turned hostile quick. I was like, damn. But I guess it's over the shield, something sentimental that they're both battling with.
And honestly, I'm looking on Bucky's side in that whole little debate.
I'm on Bucky's side. I don't think he should
Yeah.
have gave this shit up. Not one bit.
And like
I like his reasoning behind it too, like what he said.
I understand what Sam is saying, but my nigga, what are we doing, bro? Why are you giving up shields? If you didn't want to be Cap, put that shit in the closet somewhere. Don't get that shit. Like, y'all literally was on the run from the government for a reason, because the government's on fuck shit. And you gonna give these niggas the shield back? Fuck the museum. Fuck the government. Put that shit in the closet, nigga.
Yeah,
Put it in the closet.
That's trash. Yeah, he shouldn't have given it up. I mean, to be honest, I thought Bucky should have gotten it, but Bucky has trauma issues, and
Nah, that's
so
cap.
that
Like,
makes
I
sense.
want him to get that, but
sense.
that's what are we doing?
Like logically, like yeah, that makes sense. But like my comic bookie in me, I'm like,
this man murdered so many people.
Yeah,
so many people.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I am. It'd be cool to see like him get a suit at the end of the series. To him get like a Captain America suit, like that blue and white one, like the comic book accurate one.
Oh, you mean Falcon?
Falcon, yeah, with the shield and everything. I think that would look pretty dope. I don't know, like I not that I hate on Falcon because I like Anthony Mackie's Falcon a lot, but like he wasn't doing much against the super soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Like he needs some of the juice. You know, some of that juice.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and if that nigga wings get taken off, what he gonna do, G? Like it's a wrap. If he can't fly nowhere, it's a wrap.
Exactly. So he needs some juice.
The flying in that show was crazy. He be whipping them bitches, bro.
It's nuts.
He be like when he got kicked off, he was like 3 feet off the ground. He's like, "Let me just open these wings up. I'm out." I was like, "That's cold."
And the way he saves Bucky too. Like the amount of momentum you have to get to carry you under there without hitting the ground, and like you're 3 inches
and that
off.
Shit looked good. Like that didn't look cheap at all. That shit looked good, bro. That shit
it did. I was impressed. I was really impressed. So I have some more bad news for WB. Well, not bad news, but we'll see what happens. So they're big at during the DC fandom, which was huge. Like it was like so good for what it was. Like the first like virtual event, like virtual Comic-Con, basically. It was the first one to do it, and it was a success. They had lots of trailers, a lot of interest, and one of the things that they announced was Michael Keaton was going to star alongside Ezra Miller in the new Flash movie, and he was supposed to be this mentor figure who's going to be like showing up, kind of like the Nick Fury type for the Justice League going forward. But it actually just came out the other day, maybe a week or two ago. I'm not sure.
Like a week ago.
Yeah, but he said that there's a chance that he's not going to go film over in the UK because because of the the pandemic and the way that their cases are rising over there. So I just wanted to say, we'll get to you in a second. I know how you feel, but I just want to say, one, it looks like that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense if he doesn't want to go there. He's an older actor, so like I can't really hold that against him. But I wonder if there's like more reasoning to it than just like, oh, pandemic. Maybe, they're adding a whole bunch of people and different characters. Maybe his role got diminished and he's not so excited. So that's another thing about it. But if that does happen, I have no idea what they're gonna do, because this was like a huge selling point that they had in the fandom. So I don't know where they could pivot. They would probably just give Batfleck a bigger role, I guess, and then they would figure out. No, you don't think so? I'm just spitballing because I don't really know how they would go forward, because that was a huge selling point, was that they're going to have the Batman in there. It's going to be multiple Batman. What if they did Christian Bale? No, I don't know. We'll see.
For me,
I think Christian Bale would be like the next logical answer, and then still have Batfleck in there so you could have the Batman to show the multiverse and things like that. But what?
But the role, I don't think Christian Bale's trying to be Batman again, though, because like that role was for that Batman to become the main continuity Batman and be there for the rest. So I don't think Christian Bale will want to do that. And honestly, I don't know if it's really because of COVID that he didn't want to do this. I think he's negotiating publicly, and like hopefully that shit go terribly, because I don't want this nigga as fucking Batman. Okay,
same.
What? I know they're trying to, the director specifically is trying to get away from calling this Flash film Flashpoint. But fuck that. In my head, that's what y'all said at first, okay?
Right.
So I'm sticking to that. This ain't from what I'm hearing, this ain't no fucking Flashpoint movie, bro.
It's not.
Where's Thomas Wayne? Oh, we gonna get Buck Keaton, bro. That nigga the Scorpion, okay? Not the Scorpion. He the fucking, he the Vulture, okay? Stay over there with Sony and Marvel. Don't come back, nigga. No, respectfully. I don't need that over here, all right? Bring Thomas Wayne in. Get Jeffrey D. Morgan, all right? Tell the nigga hit the gym. Old ass nigga. No disrespect, respectfully. Hit the gym, get buff, and start shooting these niggas in your red black Batman suit. Okay? That's what I need. I need. And I don't want this Flash. I kind of do want this Flash film to fail. Like I have so much animosity built up about this movie. I am torn into two. Like, all right, again, Supergirl. That's probably gonna be dope. Hopefully, that's dope. But like, fuck this movie, nigga. Right. Fuck this movie. I don't like what I'm hearing. They done kicked out my man Ray Fisher. I'm excited about Supergirl. Not excited about Keaton. It ain't Flashpoint. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on all points.
This might be the first DC movie where I'm like, fail, burn, burn.
Yeah, I don't want. I mean, like, I don't want it to burn, because I do like. I'm not even a huge fan of Ezra Miller, but I liked Ezra Miller in the Justice League. Like, that shit was fire. But I'm not even a huge fan of him myself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want it to fail for his sake, but like, I don't want it to be successful either, because fuck this movie for pretty much everything that you said too. So I don't know what they're gonna do. What do you guys think that they're gonna do? Because if they don't have Michael Keaton, their plans are kind of just gonna
they're kind of fucked. They're kind of
right. I have no idea what they will do. They're gonna have to try and figure it out. So
figure it out.
Yeah. And then speaking about another WB movie, Mortal Kombat got moved again. So it moved back just a couple weeks, right? Let me double check.
This was a business move. This was because they didn't want everyone getting Zack Snyder's Justice League, Kong's Godzilla vs. Kong, and this for a month. So they moved it back a week. So you would have to like re-up your subscription. So you would get those 3 movies with 1 month.
Yeah, you get 3 months, three blockbusters. You know,
in 1 month. They were like, no, we can't have that. We can't have that. That's hilarious. I wonder how that got through the first time, and I wonder who caught that. If whoever caught it, they need a raise. But like, fuck them from the consumer standpoint.
It was Warner Media. It was Warner Brothers. They moved. Remember, they moved.
No. I mean, like, there was probably a singular individual who was like, "Wait a minute, why are we doing this? This doesn't make sense."
Because I noticed that like a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, damn, they're giving us a lot of movies in 1 month. I was like, that's a lot. And so whoever thought of that, like you said, they deserve a raise, because that was very, very smart. He probably saved them like countless of millions of dollars.
Yeah, 100%,
100%. Yeah. Goes. You got anything else today, man?
Yo, release the Snyder Cut numbers, bro. What the fuck are we doing, bro?
Dude, you know what?
They really don't like this nigga. They want this shit to burn so bad.
And you know what irks me is that they refuse to release the numbers. Like, it's been 2 weeks and they haven't released the numbers, right? The Tina Turner documentary came out like this past weekend, and
instantly released the numbers.
Numbers were up on Monday or Tuesday. What?
Yep.
And the fact that like that third it was Bloomberg. Bloomberg came out with the article saying that like Justice League was the number one, like Justice like HBO subscribers had jumped up like it was like 6 point something percent because the timing suggested that it was because of Justice League. That's a huge jump. You know, that's money in your pocket, and that makes me hopeful. I don't want to say hopeful. That makes me optimistic that that Jason Kilar will do something.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Buddy, what's that Deathstroke name?
Joe Manganiello.
This nigga tweeting out his little picture. I was like, time out now. Like, I was like, yeah, okay, it might happen. But he did that. I was like, what's going on here? They can't just be doing that now. Hold up. What we doing?
Look, I have a feeling. Not that I have a feeling, but it's just like, to me, it makes too much business sense not to do it. And I know how petty and spiteful like businesses can be, just to say the one that they're right. But just if this was Disney, that probably wouldn't fly. But because Warner Media or Warner Brothers and 18, like, it's split down the middle, like there's two different divisions where this can actually coexist. I feel like business wise, it makes too much sense not to do. It can completely be in its own bubble, its own, literally the Snyderverse, and it won't affect anything else that's going on in the movies. And it plays right into their whole plan of having a multiverse. So business-wise, it makes too much sense not to do, but I understand how petty and egotistical CEOs and things like that can be.
Yeah. I would love to be a fly on the wall because there's got to be some people in that building like, yo, fam, this shit will bring in dollars. Right? And like this is me just speculating. I don't know shit from shit, but like I would assume that there has to be like an internal fight going on right now.
There has to be.
Yo, this is gonna make money. Yo, I don't want to be wrong, so fuck that. Like,
right, I don't want to be wrong. That's
to be a fly on the wall in those meetings and those Zoom calls, bruh. Yo, any hackers out there know how to hack a Zoom call? Let me know, bro. Let me just stop in. Like, what they talking about? Gee, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I also think, like you said, to be a fly on the wall, just to understand what's exactly going on. But it just, like I said, it just makes a little bit too much sense not to do. But we'll see what happens because it's just, okay, look at it this way. A lot of the people are gone from beforehand. A lot of those people were fired. So it may not even be like, oh, I'm wrong. It can be like, oh, that was that. Let me prove what I have. I have good ideas too. That's how I feel like Walter Hamada is. He's not necessarily like, oh, I was wrong, because he wasn't there, but he's like, oh, I'm in charge now. Let me put my stamp on it, you know?
Nah, he's taking this personally now. That might have been it before. Too much shit has happened now. He's definitely like, nah, fuck them niggas now, bro. He definitely, between the shit with him and Ray and between the shit with like the fans and like just shit talking to him, he definitely like, yo, his team fuck them niggas.
You know what? They can say that, but money talks, man. Money talks. And like, especially if HBO Max was worldwide, we would have done bonkers numbers. Like,
that's another thing. Like, because I like when it first came out, like there was a bunch of articles talking about how it didn't do well, but none of them niggas like took into the fact that overseas, like I seen like so many people saying, "Oh, this is the number one selling thing on like our thing overseas." Yeah, bro. They just like, nope, not gonna count that.
Right, exactly. So it just seems like they're picking and choosing, which is always the case with anything related to Zack Snyder. They're just like picking and choosing and using the things against them.
Like, I really don't understand why they don't like this. Like, they hate this man, bro.
Mirror or something, and just like, this is like God's wrath is just raining down on him.
Like, and he did nothing to these people, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing?
Not a damn thing. But
they were just like, you know what? It's just like they were wrong, they bet on the wrong horse, and they're just
riding that bitch.
them being wrong, like vulcanized their hate for this man. They're like, that nigga was right. I can't stand his ass, bro. Fuck him and his friends. What's that black nigga name? Ray Fisher. Fuck him too. Like that's crazy, bro. Like, what they had to say? Hate is useless, bro. They need to let that shit go, bro. Let that shit go and make the dough. Let it go, make the dough.
Make the dough. I get bars. Okay, let it go, make the dough. Okay, and you know what else I also thought was pretty dope? That I heard that there was an article and there's a rumor out that The Rock, he's going to come out with his Black Adam movie, and he's.
I heard this. I know what you're talking about, but I heard this shit was false as fuck though.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know where it came from, so I didn't really look into it. But
apparently the article, the source the article sourced was a source of another source that didn't have any references. They just saying stuff. So it's just like a rumor that came out of the air. But honestly,
well, let me just say what it is first. Hold on.
Yeah.
The rumor is that that The Rock, who is represented by his ex-wife, and his ex-wife is also the
Danny Garcia.
Yeah, Danny Garcia. I couldn't think of his name. Danny Garcia represents both Henry Cavill and The Rock. So I mean, it would make sense for him to want to work with Cavill, for him to succeed so that they can come together.
And he's been campaigning for that for a while too.
Exactly. So it makes sense. So if the rumor's not true, okay, whatever. But it would make sense for us and then for him as well to do that. So I would put. I'm not going to put merit into the not sourced like rumor, but I can definitely see that happening behind the scenes.
I can see him seeing the excitement for this and being like, "Yeah, man." Yeah. Like, hey, Daddy, pull up Twitter. You see this?
Yep.
Look at this. I didn't say this, but this shit's dope.
1.5 million tweets to restore the Snyderverse, breaking the Avengers record for tweets. That's not like at first I was like, okay, yeah, we're getting a lot of tweets. And then we crossed 1 million. I was like, oh, that's a lot of tweets. And then we crossed.
And we got verified this time. We got the Snyder cut off of a bunch of no-name ass niggas talking about release Snyder. Us, one little thing from Jason Momoa and a bunch of shit from Ray Fisher. That was it, and we got the shit done. We got actual other verifieds everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I still don't think it's gonna happen. Nigga. I'm a pessimist to the day I die.
Ready the Armada.
I'm with it, but I feel like we just gonna die. So I'm like, that is cool. I'm here for the fight. We're gonna die. It's cool. But if we win, that's dope. I got my little spear. Fuck
it, my friend. We're going to ready the Armada, and we're going to do shit the old ways. We're going to get back on Twitter, and we're going to get our friend, and we're going to get this shit going.
Trevor, my opinion is a 0. God damn it.
You also said the same thing about the Snyder Cut, and look where we are. Not only did the Snyder Cut happen and come out, and we saw it just a couple weeks ago, and I've seen it plenty of times since, but it was a massive success. So
guess what? I was with that shit too in the beginning, but guess what? The hopium was killing me, so I got out that channel.
All right. Well, I'm enjoying it. Okay, like I'm here for it, and I honestly believe that there's more than like a 40% chance that this happens. Yeah, I don't know if it's like 50 yet, but like 45% is that where I'm leaning.
I'm gonna need you to have the hopium for both of us because I can't do it. I'm old. My heart is bad. Okay, I can't take that shit. Have the hopium. I'm gonna be over here negative. So if it don't happen, I won't be heartbroken.
If it doesn't happen, I'm happy with what we got because we literally
differ. I'm greedy.
You're right, but there was like a 2% chance we would ever get this to happen, and we made it happen in record time. I have a lot of hope and belief that this is probably going to happen. We'll have our own little pocket universe, bro. And to be honest, like I would be like. We talked about it a little bit last time that the about to be on my 7th watch, though. I feel you. See? You love it.
Trevor, we out here, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. He might be doing my numbers out here. That's crazy.
Crazy.
I didn't expect that. That kind of caught me off guard a little bit. Shit.
We talked about how like the budget for these movies can be a little high, and I would be totally fine if we got this movie animated. I'd be totally fine. Like, okay, cool. I get it. The budget high, but give me that shit animated. That shit would still slap.
You're not wrong, but you know, we've seen Dark Side War. Okay, we already seen it, bro. You know, I've read Injustice. I've seen people play Justice. It ain't the same, nigga. It ain't just I'm greedy. I ain't get fat on accident, nigga. Okay, I want it all. I want it all.
Feel you. I feel you. But I'm just thinking realistically and business wise, like these are the things that can happen.
You're not wrong. Like I said, you got to have a hope here for both of us. Cause I'm gonna just be over here ready to die with my staff. G, I'm just in line like some bullshit.
I like the pun. That's how you know the power of doing a movie justice, no pun intended. Like I'm a casual and he's got me fiending over here. Yeah, a seventh watch of a 4-hour movie, which is like I'm only on my 5th watch.
You know what's crazy? All right, so my mom, she don't watch movies. She go to the movie theater. She the old lady who goes to movie theaters and falls asleep. Okay. I put on Zack Snyder's Justice League in the kitchen to sit in it with her like yesterday or 2 days ago. Monday, Tuesday, one of them days. She sat there with me in the kitchen for 4 fucking hours. That is, gee, I don't think you understand how unheard of this is for this woman, bro. This really? Never happened. This never happened. She literally sat from beginning to end.
Okay.
The whole movie. I was like we were halfway through. I was like, yo, mom, you can go. Like, I didn't think you were going to see her this long. She's like, no, it's actually kind of keeping my attention. And that little Samoan boy is nice to look at. I was like, all right, send it. I was like, send it. Let's finish it.
Mom. That's great. Dude, that's dope. Even, like, I don't know. A lot of people that I thought wouldn't like it are extremely enjoying it. And I'm like, what is not to like? What are you waiting for, WB? The only like idea I can have is that, like you said, they must really fucking hate this man. So, I don't know. I think there's a good shot though. I think we got a really good shot. Jason Keelar, he tweeted like that he was at the WB like a couple days after, and I was like, I wonder who you're gonna have a conversation with, So I don't know. I have like a 60. I changed it to 65. I believe there's like a 65% chance that we're gonna get some sort of Snyderverse, whether it be I feel like we're gonna get a Justice League 2, dude. I feel like we have to.
Yeah, I hope so.
I got the hopium for you, bro. I got a couple pets.
You got to hold it down for us because I can't do it. I can't do it.
Right. You got anything else for today, man?
Let's see. Not really. Hey, Fire Force Season 2 is out, dubbed Hulu. If anyone's interested, check that out. I tried to Fire Force Season 2. It's finally dubbed on Hulu. I know Trevor fucks with it. Where'd you get your shirt, Kevin?
I got my shirt at the Marvel Museum. I went with my girl. She took me, and we went. And actually, that shit was pretty dope. To be honest, like I'm surprised. I'm mad that you didn't come with because that shit was fun.
Yeah, I don't like people. You know that. Come on.
Props, like it was a lot of stuff. That shit was dope. Like seeing the what's it called? Willem Dafoe's. Green Goblin mask up close. That was pretty dope. Seeing the pumpkin.
Oh, so they got more than just Disney stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, that shit was cool. Crazy. We saw all the MCU stuff too, but seeing the Spider-Man stuff was probably my favorite. Seeing that shit was dope. Also, the Doctor Strange and the Thor costumes look cold up front, and
I can see that.
Yeah,
Doctor Strange got some drip. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
I'm saying, bro.
The little cloak with the blue, the look. Fam.
I'm saying, yeah. So you should go, bro. It's cheap. There's like no one there right now because they're at like a 25% capacity, so you don't get to see a lot of people. But it was decent. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, look, I got a nice shirt, Captain America. It's my boy. Oh, also, Captain America's fit goes crazy. Like that shit looks so dope. I don't know how they pulled that off.
He got a couple dope fits. The only one I don't fuck with is Avengers 1. The Avengers 1 was like a little stocking thing, and I was like, this is not it.
Yeah. Yeah, Winter Soldier's fit was also dope. That shit went card.
His World War I, 2 fit was kind of cool. He had the little suit with the little leather jacket.
The helmet on, the regular helmet. That shit was cool.
He had the pole on too. Yeah, fuck you talking about? I'm Captain America, this bitch.
Yeah, dude, that shit was dope. You should have went.
Gee, you had to drag me to C2E2, bro. You know
how much did you like it? And how much did you like it?
You're not wrong, but I'm
This
still
man
the
said, "I
same.
feel like
Still
home."
in the same mindset, bro. I am
You
still
walked
in the
in and
same
you said, "I
mindset.
feel like home." Get out of here.
Hey, yes, I agree, but I'm still in the same mindset. Man, people, I mean, they might be
But it's
dope.
worth it. It's worth it. I dragged you and you enjoyed it, and I'm glad you
You're
did.
not wrong. But I don't know. I might have to get. Is that like is it limited time?
What? Yeah, it's
The
not
Marvel
here for
Museum.
forever. Yeah, it's not here for forever. Yeah.
Shit. All right. Look and see what. God damn it.
Yeah. All right, bro. Anything else?
Trying to get back to Attack on Titan. I failed miserably because I watched Justice League again.
See, I keep on reverting back. I was trying to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there's a show on HBO Max called Warrior. It's about Asian Americans, like in the like during the Continental Railroad and stuff. It's cold. You should watch it, viewers. You should watch it. Fire. I watched an episode and I was like, yeah, I'm going to finish the season. Went right back to Justice League, bro. Couldn't even do it. But yeah, let's
No, but
watch
I'm
Warrior.
gonna finish Attack on Titan eventually. I know. Because this is the final season. I know part 2 comes out 2022 winter, so I got time to finish it. I think I only have like 4 episodes left. Shit's about to start popping off. I know my man Aaron is moving real bad out here. Levi's are going off again apparently. But yeah,
All right.
that's all I got.
All right, man. I'll catch you on Saturday then. We'll talk Saturday. That's our next episode, and then we'll take from there. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.